What's up, interweb? This is this is the this is the this is our from our class meeting Thursday, March the 3rd. And this one's about equations of lines. First of all, the slope formula. If you're given 2 points, we can the one thing we can calculate from those 2 points is slope. So if you're given these 2 points, 2, 4, and 8, 10. Okay, our formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is, again, slope, lowercase m. Remember, these are always in the form xy. This is the first coordinate, so we call it x1 and y1. This is the second coordinate, so we call it x2 and y2. So y2 is 10 minus y1, which is 4, over x2, which is 8, over a minus 2. Now, so we have 10 minus 4 over 8 minus 2. 10 minus 4 is 6, over 8 minus 2 is 6. So our slope here is 1. Okay, the only time that this really gets any more difficult or whatever is if you've got these horrible negative numbers. So what if you're given -5 comma -4 and -8 -10, -8 -10. Remember, they're always in the form xy, xy, x1 y1 x2 y2. So our y2 is -10, -10 minus a -4. Now the formula says minus a -4 makes it a +4 over -8 minus x2 is -8, x1 is -5, so minus a -5 makes it a +5. So this equals -6 over -3. A negative divided by a negative is a positive, and that's going to be 2, and that's our slope. Now, probably the most used, the most important equations of lines that we use is called slope-intercept. E-R-C-E-P-T. Slope-intercept. Now, slope-intercept is y equals mx plus b, where m, of course, is the slope. M is the slope, and b is the y-intercept, I-N-T-E-R-C-E-P-T. What that means is, where does the line cross or intercept the y-axis? So if we had this, if we have y equals 3x minus 1, our slope here is 3, and our y-intercept is -1. So if we were to graph this, and you can put it in the calculator just like this, y equals 3x minus 1, put it in the calculator. It's going to cross the y-axis at -1. That's the one point that we know that where we can start. And the, the slope is 3, fairly steep, going up and to the right. Okay, and that's what that would look like. Again, slope, y-intercept, and what's it called? Slope-intercept, oddly enough. So what if we had this? If we had that, if we had y equals 5x minus 2, what is our slope here? 5mx plus b. And our y-intercept is -2. And again, if we were to graph that, it's going to be very steep, going up and to the right, crossing the y-axis at -2. So it would look kind of like that, except it's a straight line and not this horrible thing that I've written. Okay, now a slope of 0 is a horizontal line, Horizonta, horizontal line. And if you have a vertical line, is called no slope or undefined slope. Okay? And again, if you have a coordinate plane, the slope of 0 looks like this. And this is no slope or undefined. Okay? Okay. Now, point slope. This is used when you're given a point and you're given the slope of the line. Oddly enough, here we have point slope. So, and the formula for that is y minus y1 equals m open x minus x1. Looks real difficult, doesn't it? It's really very simple. This y and this x stay x and y. The y1 and the x1, that's the coordinates of a point. So if you're given a point, let's say that you're given, or let's say that you're given the slope of 2 through, R-O-U-G-H, through the point 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, again, what are we given here? We're given a point and the slope. So what formula we're going to use? Oddly enough, point slope. And point slope is y minus y1 equals m open x minus x1. Can I speak any more monotone? Okay, remember, this one's x, this one's y. So we have y minus 6. Okay, remember that y stays y. Equals m, our slope, which is 2 open x minus 4. Now there's basically only one thing we can do here. Now we could add 6 to both sides, but that kind of confuses things. So we're going to distribute the 2 over everything inside of the parentheses. So we get y minus 6 equals, excuse me, 2x minus 8. Now, we want to solve this equation for y, because we want to put this in slope-intercept. So we're going to add 6 to each side, and we get y equals 2x minus 2. Right? Right. Let's see, what else do we have to do? Okay, let me do one more of these with some these terrible negative numbers. Here we go. Let's say that our slope is -2 through the point -3, comma, -1. Again, what are we given? We're given a point and we're given slope. So what formula we're going to use? Oddly enough, point slope. Y minus y1 equals m open x minus x1. Now we just plug in the numbers we know and solve for y. So we have y minus y1, remember it's x and y, minus a -1 makes it a +1, equals m, which is -2, excuse me, x minus a -3 makes it a +3. Now we distribute the -2 over everything inside of the parenthesis, and we get y plus 1 equals -2x minus 6. Excuse me. Subtract 1 from each side, and we get y equals -2x minus 7. Okay? Okay. What fun is this? Okay, you're also going to be given this. I'm going to give this to you on our test. You'll probably see this on your final exam in your college algebra class. What if you are given 2 points? Let's say 2, 5 and 4, 9. And they ask you to write the equation of the line. Now, the equation of the line is y equals mx plus b, typically. What's the one thing that we can calculate from 2 points? It's slope. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so we have our y2, x and y, x and y. Imagine y'all probably sick of hearing me say this, aren't you? y2, this is the first ones. These are the second coordinates. The y2 is 9 minus 5 over 4 minus 2. Okay, 9 minus 5 is 4. Over 4 minus 2 is 2, I think. So our slope here is 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, now what do we have? We have 2 points and the slope. So we're going to use the point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m open x minus x1. It doesn't make any difference which point you use here, but I would use this one because the numbers are easier, and I'm pretty stupid. So we go y minus 5, okay, x1, y1, equals m, our slope, which is 2, x minus, and x1 is 2. Distribute the 2 over everything in here. Y minus 5 equals 2x minus 4. And we add 5 to each side. Y equals 2x, what is that, 1? Plus 1. And that's all there is to it. You're probably going to see this. You're given 2 points. And just ask yourself, say, self, what can I figure from 2 points? Slope. It's just like if you have a point here and a point here. What can we calculate? We can calculate the slope between those two. Okay, that's about it. Y'all take care. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Bye bonds.